Did anything like ever happen to you when you was younger or anything like that?
Like what?
Like any type of sexual assault or anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Okay. You took a little hesitation there. So that hesitation, I've been doing this for so long. I'm a body language reader, right? That hesitation told me that maybe something did happen. What effect do you think that had on you when you told her and she didn't believe you?
Well, to be honest,
What's up, YouTube? Make sure that you click the notification bell. We're going to be going live in 2024, doing live interviews, and I want to make sure you catch it in the moment. So make sure you tap that notification bell. Now back to the content.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm doing fine.
It's a little cold out here, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. All right, so are you homeless?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you?
29.
29? Okay, you look so young. You know, when I saw y'all walking, I was like, that looks like their older sister. I didn't know. Okay, so 29, and how long have you guys been homeless?
We've been homeless for a minute.
How long has that been?
Like 5 months.
5 months? And so what was it that happened 5 months ago that caused you to become homeless?
How can I explain it? I really don't know, because the apartment I was staying at, I guess they be intimate about me, so
They be what?
they be, be feeling some type of way, so the lady was trying to be funny and put me out and stuff, so I've been homeless ever since August the 3rd.
Was you paying your rent?
Yes.
So what reason did they have to put
She
you
stopped
out?
my rent. She stopped me because I used to pay my rent online, then she stopped it. And then when she stopped it, then I wasn't able to pay my rent anymore.
How many months did you get behind?
Only 2.
Ooh, and they kicked you out after that?
Yes.
Like the marshals and everything?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Ooh, how did
But
that feel?
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie, it really didn't, it felt bad, but not bad like that, because I was just happy that I was able to have some money to like move my stuff, you know what I'm saying, to move my stuff to one of my family member house and stuff, so yeah.
Okay. And so are you staying at that family member's house now, or?
To be honest, yes, I'm at I could be at a family member house, but I would just then want to be dealing with all day drama and stuff, so I decided to leave today and trying to go to the shelter to get somewhere to stay, but
Hasn't quite worked out the way that you... Sometimes when you look online, that information isn't accurate, you know? Is that what happened, or?
Yes.
Okay. Did you, because I'm assuming we're close to the Gateway Center, is that where you went, or you was headed there?
I went there, but it was a man, he was trying to help us, and he seen us walking, and then when he seen us walking, he took us to like 2 shelters. The first shelter he took us, it was like, they said they didn't accept women with kids. Then he took me another shelter just now, and the people said that I had too many kids.
What's the limit?
He didn't say no limit. He just said
that you had too many.
Yeah, and he said we wasn't able to get in.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And so, are these all your kids?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And so, how old is the oldest? How young is the youngest?
My oldest, he's 12, and my youngest is 2.
Okay. And then we got a few in between. Let's see. Same dad or different dads?
Different daddy.
Okay. How many different dads?
4.
Okay. And so, which 2 share the same dad?
My 2 oldest.
Okay. So, was that like the kind of relationship or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. And so, what happened with that relationship? Like, why did it dissolve?
It dissolved because I was just tired of all the lying and cheating and all the other stuff, so I decided to leave. And then when I leave and went my separate way, I ended up being with another person a couple years later, and then I had another child.
Okay. And so, as far as, you know, the other dads and everything like that,
They not involved. They deadbeats.
I'm asking. So you're saying that they are?
Yes, they deadbeats.
Okay. So, what about the first dad?
The first dad, that's who I was telling you about with the lies and cheating, and he didn't want to do it.
But is he involved in their life?
No, he is not.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna tap back into that later on. But okay, so have you ever been married?
Never.
No? Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey man. Shout out that Atlanta, man, the big one. Yes, sir. All right, man. What part of Atlanta you from?
I'm for the west side.
Man, shout out that west side, man. Y'all just seen that family we had.
Right. Shout out to Lil Baby.
Hey, man.
Man, free Young Thug there, you know. Free all them boys,
Shout them out.
man.
You know, they ain't quite the west side. That's zone 3, but it's still, hey, listen, it's
They
all
still
love.
my-
It's still
yeah,
the
that-
city.
yeah, that's
it's still
still-
the city.
yeah.
We up. All right.
Free them boys.
Man, listen. All right, so growing up here in Atlanta, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No, I only had a mother.
Okay, what about dad? Was he like,
My dad was there but not there.
okay, there but not there?
Yeah, he was in and out.
In and out? Okay, what effect do you think that had on you growing up?
Cause what affected, I was going through that same situation.
What same situation?
Like dealing with people, they were in and I end up having children out of you folks.
By the same type of guy, right?
Yes.
Why are you laughing at that?
Cause it's so funny that I'm really doing this.
Listen, I just come up out of nowhere. I tell people that all the time. Like, I love the just surprise random interviews.
Mm-hmm.
These are the best ones. Okay, so all right, so growing up,
You could blur my face out.
no, I'm not gonna blur your face. Why would I blur that pretty face?
Cause
Come on now,
too
I'm
many
not gonna
people
do that.
know me very.
Well, listen. I mean, this is the situation. You're walking down the street, they're gonna see you anyway, right? So, it is what it is. At least, let's see if we can, get some folks that may want to help. Okay. So you grew up in the house. How many siblings?
I have 4 siblings.
Okay. Where are you in the birth order?
Huh?
In the birth order, are you the oldest, the
I'm
youngest?
the oldest.
Okay, so you're the oldest. And so, I mean, growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yes, I did.
Had a good childhood?
I had a good childhood.
Okay, and so you ended up like going to high school and stuff like that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, graduated?
I didn't.
No? Okay, what was the highest grade you got?
11.
Why'd you drop out in 11th?
Because I felt like school wasn't for me because I got older and had kids, so I had to just step up and do what I had to do as a mother and survive for my kids.
So what did you do? You started working?
Yes,
or?
I started working, all type of different jobs and all that.
Okay. So, I mean, now looking back on it, now that you're 29, do you regret not finishing school?
To be honest, no, not really.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It hasn't like caused any hardship or anything like that in your life?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. All right, okay. All right. So, because I guess I'm observing, right? I'm observing the situation and I'm saying, okay, well, how did we get here, right? So, was the housing that you had, was it like government subsidy where like,
I haven't ever had that before. I had to pay regular rent.
Okay, so the rent these days is like
High.
Yeah, so
Yes.
how much was the rent?
My rent was like $1,600.
And that was a how many bedroom?
A 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhouse.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, in 3 bedrooms, there's not as many of them, and they go up. They're going up, and so, so as far as it goes, what do you do for income or whatever, or what did you used to do for income?
Income, I used to work, and I just used to do like side stuff on the side, like do little stuff like babysitting or something like that to get a little money and stuff like that on the side. Got a little,
Okay. And so, what are you doing anything right now for income?
No, I'm not doing nothing right now, but I do have a little other stuff like going on.
Okay. Because I'm just trying to figure out, so like at this point, what is the plan? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you trying to do to
my plan is I'm thinking about opening another business and stuff, and I'm trying to come up with good ideas, but I mean
your immediate plans, like you said, you're going to try to go to the shelter. And then what's the plan, like what's the step-by-step plan after that?
My step-by-step is, well, it's like I'm gonna get out this situation And my step is like, do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So how are we gonna like get out of the situation? That's what I'm trying to.
You want to know my business?
Huh?
You sure you want to know this?
Well, yeah. I mean, people want to know. That's what people are interested in. Like, how
Okay, my next step is I got an apartment. You know what I'm saying? I'm like me. I'm trying to move in it. You know what I'm saying?
So you do have an apartment?
Yeah, I have an apartment coming that I'm about to move to.
Okay. Did you get that through like a program or?
I don't know. I did it by myself.
Okay. So you went and applied and everything?
Mm-hmm.
How did you get approved for it with no income?
Well, to be honest, I have income.
Okay, well, that's what I was trying to ask. What
Yes, I have income.
Right, what are you doing right now for income? That's what I was
Right now, I get some, like I got a little business going on, you know what I'm saying? I get a little income for there, so that's how I be surviving, you know what I'm saying? It don't be much, but
Well, I mean, we're trying to figure out, right, like without getting all up in your business, but we're trying to figure out what type of business. Like, what are you doing right now for income? So, like, you know, what business? It might inspire the next person that may be in this situation. I mean, is it something that we can't say on camera type deal?
Yeah.
Okay. Come this way a little bit.
This way?
Yeah, right here. A little bit. Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna ask, right? So, I mean, is it any type of, you know, sex work or anything like that?
Oh, no, not that.
So
oh,
nothing
no,
like that.
I don't do that.
Okay. Okay, nothing like that. Okay, so it's other stuff that we can't necessarily say on camera.
Yeah, I can't say on camera.
Got you.
That's my business.
Yeah, listen, I hear you. But even with that, well, okay, fine. Bottom line is that you have an apartment that you got approved for. Okay, is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
And so what is the gap between moving in, or like what's the deal with?
I'm just praying and hoping that I move sometime the end of next month, pushing next month.
Did they give you like a date, or is it just kind of up in limbo type deal?
Yeah, so uptight limbo deal.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna ask, right, because you know the absence of your dad in your life or anything like that. So I'm just gonna ask. You're a young lady. Did anything like ever happen to you when you was younger or anything like that?
Like what?
Like any type of sexual assault or anything?
No.
Okay. You took a little hesitation there. So that hesitation, I've been doing this for so long. I'm a body language reader, right? That hesitation told me that maybe something did happen. I mean, here's the thing, right? We ask for transparency because as humans, if we like hide certain stuff, it's never going to get better. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that we do on this channel is, you know, things that like happen to us when we're younger, they have an effect on us as we get older. And especially it has a power over us if we're forced to keep it inside versus if we're able to fully express it. It no longer has a power over us, no longer has a hold over us. So, I mean, this may be the time, you know. What was it that happened?
I just know I used to get touched by my mama boyfriend.
Like
when I was young.
Did you ever tell your mom that was happening?
I did, but she never believed me.
What age are we talking about?
I was like, probably like 12, 13.
So you was an adolescent. I mean, you was, you know, you wasn't like a little girl.
I wasn't.
You was growing into, you know,
a woman
having
stage, yeah.
Right. What effect do you think that had on you when you told her and she didn't believe you?
Well, to be honest, ain't much I can really say. Like, I was mad and angry about it, but I couldn't do nothing. But
well, I get that, but just take a second and think about, you know, like how that may have changed you guys' relationship or not. Do you think it had that type of effect on it?
It did, but you know.
Well, let me ask. I mean, what's you guys' relationship like today?
Me and my mama, we all right, but it's not a good, you know.
Does she know that you guys are going through this homeless situation?
Yeah, she do.
Were you able to stay at her house at any point?
People gotta understand, like, family, people like me, I used to be all for family, but family is the most people that hurt you more.
Okay. Was that the only time something like that happened? Was that the only time something like stuff like that happened, when you was, 12 or 13 and it was your mama's boyfriend? Okay. Whew. Yeah, I mean, I hear a lot of stories on this channel about young ladies that, they told and they wasn't believed, and then it just becomes, it becomes something to where they don't ever want to tell again. They don't ever want to talk about it again. But it's just an energy reading that I get from some people. And I can kind of feel it. It kind of almost bounces off of you. And so I guess from what I've experienced, talking about it is cathartic and therapeutic. It kind of allows you to process it, right? And so I hope that that's the effect that it ends up being, right? So for whatever discomfort you may feel in expressing it now, because I did kind of get it out of you, it's not like it just flowed out of your mouth, I kind of pulled it out a little bit, but I hope that results in you being able to process it more, maybe even possibly may spark a conversation with your mom. Because have y'all talked about it since you've been an adult?
Ever since I was adult, I don't talk about those things, no.
Do you think that if you did have a conversation with her about it and she was, more open to hearing you now because the world heard it on YouTube, do you think that she would be like more open to kind of hearing you and maybe, validating your experience?
Yes.
Well, do you think that'd be a good thing?
Yeah.
It'd probably be like, helpful towards you guys' relationship, right? When you could just kind of come out with stuff and put it all on the table.
I'm saying, me and my mom, we have a relationship, but it's just not good.
Right, I know.
I don't like talking to her about things and all that stuff because...
When do you think that bad relationship started?
That bad relationship started ever since I was a child.
Like even younger than 12 and 13?
Yes. At least I was older. I was always the person getting in trouble,
right.
Getting mistreated,
Yeah, listen, the firstborns always kind of, we're the test subjects, okay? So typically, they're gonna kind of be a little harder on us, a little this, a little that, and then the kids that come after, the siblings that come after, normally get it a little bit easier, I'm a firstborn as well, so. Okay. Well, listen, I hope that the discomfort that you feel right now turns into relief, turns into...
It did.
Already?
Yeah, but I'm feel some type of way. You didn't wake up to work on the...
Yeah. But I most of all, I hope that it sparks a conversation between you and your mom. And, because, we only get one mom. And I know, trust me, I know all moms ain't great, okay? And moms can definitely have egos when you try to tell them some of the things
yes.
that you feel wasn't right growing up or whatever. And so...
I just had a tough childhood life in a way.
Why? Because when I asked you earlier, you said you had a wonderful childhood. Growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
Yes, I did.
Had a good childhood?
I had a good childhood.
Okay.
Yeah, like being in the house with my mom there, it was tough. But me, I made my own decision at a young age when I had my first child at 16.
Yeah. I mean, 16 is kind of that age, when a lot of people become sexually active. Is that when you first became sexually active?
Yes.
Okay. So it was like right away. Like as soon as you became sexually active, boom, got pregnant.
Yes.
Woo. Sometimes it happens like that, man. Sometimes it happens like that. So let me ask real quick, because I said I wanted to tap back into this. So, you was talking about the dads or whatever and how they're, quote unquote, they're deadbeats, right? But Why did you pick them?
Because it be like when you meet niggas, well, males, they be all good 1 minute and next minute they change. So when a person change, you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I get it,
Like,
but
yeah.
the same mistake 4 times, you know, like you didn't learn after the first or the second one, like.
Baby, why you think I got 4 baby daddies?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't learn after the first one or the second one, like, instead of falling for the same trick again and again, you know.
Nah, not really. It just I'm a female. Like I'm very like gentle, lovable, and all that stuff. And just like me, I don't give up on people easy.
Okay, so you be like trying to hold
try to
on
work
to it, try
on
to make
it.
it work. I get it. You're a lover, not a fighter.
Yes.
All right. Well, listen, miss, we really appreciate you taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yeah, my Cash App is Thickum222.
Okay. You got to spell you got to spell that out.
Ickem 222.
Okay. And you got any IG or Facebook or anything like that?
Yeah, my Instagram is BigBossMika5.
How do you spell Mika?
MEKIA.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we really appreciate you. Like I say, definitely wish you and these kids nothing but the best. All right. Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.
You too.
All right.